This is cool. I figured I would find some exits higher up, but I didn't think I'd find them this soon. Well, that's where I started, right down there. You can see my car way off in the distance. And then this is where I just came out of. That's the top. This is something I definitely wasn't going to get past. And this is where I was just stuck for an hour. But luckily I was able to put some gravel under the wheels and dig and get out. But hopefully I can get back now. Coffee, bacon, pancakes, sunrise. Wow. Packed up, ready to go to Alaska, so I figured I would just give you all an overview of kind of how I pack everything up. Obviously this is the bed of the truck. I've got blankets and pillows and everything in there, sleeping bag. I've kind of resorted to just putting all of my backpacks over there with all of my camping gear that's kind of just ready to go if I want to go camp. I finally made some curtains for the side. I don't know if you can see those, but yeah, so all the tools, stuff like that are packed in here. Yeah, extra fuel tanks. I'm gonna mount these on the roof eventually. Good 5 gallons of water, which has always been enough for me. But yeah, let's move around to the other side. Around this side is where I pack most of my clothes. You know, up here, down here. There's some jackets and stuff in here. First aid kit. There's a fire extinguisher in there as well. This kind of functions as a junk drawer, just like a catch-all for everything. Around this side is all the food, of course. I've been using the top just to store like jackets and stuff. Need to get a cargo net yet to hold things up there, otherwise they tend to come down while I'm driving. So I just stuff things that I know are going to be packed up there. Winter coat, everything like that. Yeah, everything's packed in here pretty tight. Oven, sink, pots and pans, food. Most of my utensils are in here. This, of course, is the cooking area where I put my stove and my sink. Yeah, and then the fridge is down here. Yeah, as you can see, I've got the front bumper off. I'm waiting on a metal bumper that I purchased that's getting powder coated, so I should be able to have that on by tomorrow. Last but definitely not least, I finally got some new tires on here. These are 265/75 16s. So they're about 31.5 inches, and they're working out great. I also got a lift kit for the back, which was just an ad leaf and some new shackles, and then I did a new torsion key in the front. So probably, you know, without all the weight, probably lifted it about 3 inches. Yeah, but I'm really liking it a lot. These tires have been great. Just took it to Death Valley, did some driving on 4x4 roads, and it's been amazing. One thing to note is that if you do go for the bigger tires and for a lift, you're gonna have to deal with a much bumpier ride and a little bit of rubbing, and you need to be careful of that. I'm gonna try to show you in here. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this isn't too bad. The tire just kind of rubbed a little bit against the, I think that's the sway bars. Yeah, and then obviously everything is like pretty severely cranked down, so I really wouldn't want to go any further without changing a lot of the other stuff. Really happy with how it turned out. Got this from a place called Affordable Off-Road. I'll link the website in the description down below. Bought some toe shackles. Came with lights. You can kind of customize it. They've got a bunch of different options. I went with the Baja wings and purchased the bull bar as well. Honestly, the most difficult part was getting these darn lights on. Those tiny little bolts in that tight space just weren't very easy. And then you can see while I put this on it, you know, it's a lot easier if you've got, you know, an extra hand just to hold it in place while you get it on. But it worked out okay. Yeah, so I'm really liking it. I thought it was going to weigh down the front more, but it's really not overall that heavy, I suppose. So that's not too bad. It's got a space for a winch mount, which I'm